Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I'm experimenting with a different type of color tones. Now, it's not something new, but yes, it's new for me because I have never used this type of color tones for any of my work before. And I have posted some photos with this color tone and you guys really loved it. So I thought let's make a tutorial and let's show you guys how I create this type of color tone. So for this tutorial I'm going to use Lightroom CC, and if you guys want to use Photoshop, the Photoshop raw filter is pretty much same, so you can also use that as well. And if you want to use mobile version of Lightroom, you can also recreate this color tone. It's very simple, just watch the video step by step and follow me along. Okay, so here we are in the Lightroom and here is our image. So let's start with the basic adjustment. Now set the white balance to custom. Okay, so we need a bit yellow in the image because we are going for a pastel type of color tone. So we need these colors, and also we need some tint because we need the magenta in this image. Let's increase the exposure a little bit, like around here. Yeah, around here is good. So we are going to increase the contrast, but not that much, like around 6 to 8. Yeah, I think 7 is fine. And we are going to add fade in the curves, so that will compensate the contrast. Okay, so now let's see what we can do with the highlight part in this image. Now we are going to decrease the highlight around 38, 40. Yeah, around 48 looks good, I guess. Now we are going to increase the shadow because we need all the details from the shadow, because the pastel color tone is not very contrasty, so we are going to expose everything kind of properly, so we don't need that much contrast in our image. So let's increase the shadow. Yeah, we can increase it all the way. Okay, so now let's see what we can do with the whites. So this image contains lots of white parts and we are going to decrease it around halfway, I guess. Yeah, around 53, 54 is looking good. And as I have mentioned earlier, that we don't need that much contrast in that image because we are going for a pastel type of color. So we don't need that much. Yeah, around 21, 20 looks good. So for this look we are going to decrease vibrance and saturation both. So vibrance around 20 and saturation around 15, I guess. Is that okay? Yeah, we can adjust it if we want. Yeah, I guess now it's looking good. Yeah, now it's looking good. So now we are going to add some fade in the shadows. So what we can do is, like, we are going to make a point in the middle, so the adjustment not going to affect the whole curve. So we are going to decrease around here a little bit and we are going to add fade in the shadows. Yeah, not that much. Yeah, around it looks good, I guess. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a very subtle, but yeah, as you can see, it's a very subtle change, but we need that. Now comes the most important part, H.S.L, hue, saturation and luminance. But we are going for a pastel look and it's very simple. It's not that complicated. So now let's tweak the hue. So let's push the red in the direction of orange. So we are going to make the reds a bit orangish. Yeah, around 25, 27 looks good. Around 84, 82. Yeah, around 72, 71, 73. Yeah, it's looking good around here. Okay, so we are going to leave that. Now let's tweak the green. So let's decrease it around 85, 86 looks good. Now for aqua we are going to decrease it, and also for the blue we are going to decrease it. Now in this process we are adding more teal in our image, and it looks good around here, I guess. Yeah, now we don't need purple and magenta at all. Okay, so now let's tweak the saturation. So let's increase the red a little bit. Yeah, around here looks good. Now for orange we are going to decrease it a little bit, not that much, just a little bit. Yeah, now for yellow we are going to decrease it a whole lot because we don't need yellow in our image. Yeah, okay, so we are not going to touch the green. And now let's come to the aqua, and we are also going to decrease it around 30, 25 looks good. Now we are going to decrease the blue as well. Yeah, around -60 looks good. And we are not going to touch the purple and magenta for this image. Now let's come to the luminance, and we don't have that much here. Just we are going to increase the orange a little bit, like around 25. It looks good. No, we need to decrease it. Yeah, around 10 it looks good. And for the green it's around around 15. It looks kinda okay. Now as you can see, we have converted all the colors according to our look, and now we are going to add some colors in the highlight and in the shadow parts of this image. Now for this we are going to use split tones. Now before using split tone, let me tell you something. I use split tone kinda in my way, and if you are not comfortable with that, just use your own process. It's going to be the same. Now let me show you my process. What I do basically is I push the saturation beyond 50, and then I adjust the hue. Yeah, I think this color looks good. And now we are going to decrease the saturation. So we are going to decrease it all the way, and now let's see where it looks good. Yeah, I think it looks good around 20. Also I'm going to do the same process for shadows. So increase it all the way, not all the way, around all the way. And now let's adjust the hue. And yes, we need this type of color in the shadow parts. Yeah, I think this is the perfect color. And now we are going to decrease the saturation all the way, and now increase it, and let's see where it looks good. Yeah, I think it looks good for this image, and you are free to play along with the sliders. Just create your own version. Now in camera calibration we are going to just give some finishing touch. So not much, just as you can see there are too much green, so we are going to play with the green primary hue. So yeah, and I think we need to decrease the saturations a little bit. Yeah, also I can use some fade as well, not that much, a little bit. Yeah, okay, so now I think finally it's done. So let's show you the before and after of this image. Now before ending the video, let me tell you something. All the tutorials I have made for different type of color tones, you don't need to just put the exact values in the editor and make the same thing I have already made or someone else already using. I don't make these tutorials to teach you guys how to copy someone or just to do the same like everyone. I make these tutorials to teach you guys how to play with the sliders and how the sliders and all the options can drive our image in completely different way. And after that, it's your responsibility to experiment with your own taste, and only then you will come up with your own style. So just keep on experimenting with different things, but don't just copy someone. Let's make something new. So that's it for today's video. See you guys in the next one, and if you guys are new here, please consider subscribing to watch more videos like that. And if this video is helpful for you, then please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you don't like the video, hit the dislike button twice. And if you guys have any question or suggestion, please let me know in the comment section below. I am always waiting for the feedbacks. See you guys in the next one. Till then, tada. Oh, by the way, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Bye.